Hello everyone, this is Stick and this is the Ulefone Gemini. I have done unboxing before and I have received a lot of questions, and this is the full review and I will answer most of the questions I have been asked. So without any further ado, let's find out. As always, let's start with the design of the phone. The phone, as you guys can see, a little bit chunkier, but the phone very elegant on the hands. It has buttons over here. This will be to launch the camera, where you can take quick shots, and you have a physical home button over here, and it's kind of clickable and has the fingerprint, and the fingerprint works so great in this phone. All you just have to do, put your finger after you register, and the fingerprint, I gotta say, it works very good. This will be the power button over here, and we have volume records, audio jack, and dual camera and flash, and you have regular mini USB. The frame over here is all made out of metal. The feels in the hands so premium, nice, and has very nice grip to it. And also the phone comes with case and a glass screen protectors in the box when you purchase the phone. And for people asking about the pricing of the phone, will be $120, and the link will be in the description box if you are interested to buy the phone. For the design wise, as I said, the phone is amazing. Now for the display, we have full high definition display, as you guys can see, 5.5, so very good amount of resolution pushed to this one. Let me just show you that application. It will tell us the actual numbers and confirm the resolution will be 1080p times 1776. That will be full HD, and the PPI, it will be 480. So there's so much of the PPI toward this device. This helps a lot for people want to use the VR case. And let me go to YouTube, where we can watch content over here to see how the level of vividness and the colors and everything, and also the brightness. The screen is very bright and it's very nice. Let me just show you guys. As far as you go for any angle side, I have never noticed any reduction for the colors or any fade look to the display. So the display overall, it's very great, and the screen, one of the best thing in this device. Now for the speaker should be located right to the bottom over here, next to the USB charging port, as you guys can see. So there is no interruption if you put your phone on the table or anything like that. The sound, it's not the greatest. In my opinion, this is very acceptable sound. The speaker, it looks like a mono speaker, so we don't have stereo speaker, but I can leave you with the demonstration for the sound quality. Now for the internal hardware over here, as you guys can see, we have 1.4 clock speed, and we have quad-core MediaTek processor, which is 673, and we have for the GPU, it will be Mali T720, and we're gonna show you some demonstration about video games and stuff like that, so where you can see the actual performance. And 3 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes for internal storage, which is amazing in this device. Plus you can get memory card up to 128 gigabytes. And let's see the Geekbench mark over here. It shows, in my opinion, very decent results over here for single core, 679 and 1857 for multi-core score. Also, let's translate the hardware for playing a game with a heavy graphics game like Need for Speed No Limit over here, and let's see together how the performance is going to be. According to what I see, the game is just running fast and it's smooth with no lagness or whatsoever. So since you're gonna be able, or this phone capable to play games like Need for Speed No Limit, and I believe with this nice smooth performance, you shouldn't have any problem with the other games when you play it. Now also I want to talk about something regarding to the network compatibility here. I have tried the phone through Metro PCS. Metro PCS in the US means T-Mobile over here, and I believe the network is compatible with the GSM since the phone is GSM unlocked, but it doesn't work with the 4G LTE bands through T-Mobile. As you guys can see, all I have gotten in this phone, it will be, I just have to screenshot it over here, just only Edge phone calls, voice calls, no problems whatsoever, but the phone did not get the 4G, which is something very disappointing. But if you are in the US market and still you are willing to get this phone and you have a Cricket or AT&T, I believe this phone, it will be work fine for you. And let me just go to the settings now. Cricket SIM card, but it's not active SIM card over here. But let me go to the network options over here, where we can show you all the 4G bands. It should be compatible with alright, so as you guys can see on Cricket Wireless 4G, it should be working. And if we go to preferred network over here, it will show you that AT&T 4G, 3G, it should be compatible over here. So if you want to use this in the US and you have Cricket, AT&T Wireless, you shouldn't have no issues. T-Mobile, you're not going to be expect to get 4G LTE in the phone. Surprisingly, this phone has all the sensors that we need, and we have light sensor, orientation sensor, accelerator, etc. Plus the most important one will be the gyroscope. If you want to buy this phone to play 360 video VR content using the cardboard or anything like that, you shouldn't have a problems. Especially the phone has full HD and has about 480 ppi density per pixel, and I believe one of the best phones for the VR. Now this phone will be shipped with the Android 6.0.0, which is the Marshmallow. I wish this phone gets the latest operating system, Nougat. That would make the phone a lot much more attractive. But just to be fair enough with you, I haven't noticed no lagness, no problems whatsoever in that phone, which is great. One of the things that I very amazed with a feature called Super Screenshot. This feature will allow you to take a screenshot, for instance, and then you can draw something. You can use the funny mode over here, and you can choose you want to write or you want to draw something, and then you can save it as a screenshot, which is very unique feature. Or you can take full screenshot. Even if you're trying to take a website or whatsoever, you can record the screen and etc. So it's very nice feature that exists from the phone, and you don't need very much to have third-party application to have features like this. Now the phone doesn't have removable battery over here. As you guys can see, everything's sealed in the back of the phone, but the battery is a beast. So we have 3250 milliamps power battery, which is give me on the high definition with the high brightness level for about 5 hours of screen on time. So one single charge, if you are a heavy user on your phone, that would be more than enough for you. I'm very surprised with the performance of the battery in this device. Now this phone has 3 cameras, one on the front, which is 5 megapixel camera, and we have the main the flash just light up. Okay, so we have the main one, 13 megapixel, and we have another secondary camera, 5 megapixel camera. And this phone has everything you may looking for: full HD video recording, and it has ISO, HDR, face detection. You have touch shutter, and has a dedicated button over here where you can take also launch the camera and capture without even touch the actual screen. And we have, you can do a mute for the shutter. You can decide not to use the microphone. You can enable and disable. It's so many options over here. So the camera in general, it's great, and I haven't find so much problems except low light because the aperture is high, so we don't have wide angle lens over here. So to try and take this one with little bit of light during the night time, and the camera performance is very bad. A lot of noise, a lot of problems in the picture. Other than that, for selfie, has the beauty mode, which is you can deliver very nice pictures, and macro pictures also. It's so great We don't have a lot of problems. Outside pictures during the daytime, takes very nice gorgeous pictures. Overall the camera is good, but it's not the best because the low light performance is not that too good with this phone, since the phone has two or dual cameras. But overall great performance, unless if you're trying to take pictures with a low light. Now if we want to come to the conclusion of the video, phone like this with very nice elegant design over here with that metallic frame, looks very premium guys. Dual camera over here, 13.5 plus 5 for the front, 32 gigabyte storage, 3 gigabyte of RAM. Very good performance for games, has most of the sensors. For $120 you can't beat the price, period. So one of the best selling phones you can get for the price, in my opinion, this device. One problem I have faced personally with that phone, because I'm in Metro PCS T-Mobile network, so my phone is not picking up the 4G LTE, so that's will make the phone useless for me. But if you are outside the US and for international bands, it should be no problems. Or if you are with different carrier like a Cricket, AT&T inside USA, you have no problems with this. I will leave the comment in the section below or in the description if you be interested to buy this device. That was very much it. That was Variantic talking to you in this video. Thank you so much everyone for watching. Subscribe if you haven't for more content like that in the future, and I will talk to you in the next one.